My shirt's fucking radically cool, but I don't want to over talk about it.
But no one knows what it says. That's the
It's
problem.
an old beat up shirt I've had for about 30 years.
All right,
It's
I'm coming in
killing
for the look. Don't be alarmed. GP? Oh, that's a
I don't
GLP. What are you in a diet fucking drug?
GP, I don't know what it is for real.
General practitioner, bitch.
I don't know if it's that, bitch.
If you add bitch to the end of everything, and I know it might offend
It
people,
is funny.
it's funny.
No, it's
What do
funny.
you want for lunch? A hamburger, bitch.
So you say, I think maybe I'm too far over this way. This is all new, guys. Heather, will you tilt that camera a little bit this way? Because I'm seeing I'm far over here.
Why do you have a...
No. There you go.
One of my fucking Sammy Kahn here. Supposed to go out there, Jerry Lewis, cutting off the
people.
filters.
Guess what this comment I heard on the stupid frickin' YouTube was? Oh, can you talk about how you dye your hair every day? Don't color it. It's embarrassing. I'm like, color it. You think I color it this ugly ass color? Get lost, dude. I'll knock you out.
Yeah. Yeah.
How about that?
No one needs to know anything about how this happens. That's all I say.
Look at this, Dana. This is an MTV Movie Award.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So we're getting a little biographical here. Okay. MTV Award. You have one. We now know. And that silver thing is for us. That was like.
Yeah. YouTube, when you get a certain amount of subscribers,
10 million. They sent us that.
We might not see it again because it looks like it's a little glary, but it's something to see.
No, it's fine.
We're trying.
It breaks things up. Everything else is brown and dull, and then you've got this shiny silver thing. So
glare.
Yeah.
This is a John Lennon book. Is that what it is? Can't even read it.
John Lennon.
What does it say?
The Lives of John Lennon.
Yeah, John Lennon. That's the one where the book cover has the glasses of John Lennon that I bought, that I used to have back there.
Okay. I started a club in the 70s called What's It Got to Do with John Lennon. I sang a song about what's it got to do with John Lennon. So I think I know a little bit about John Lennon.
Yeah, you got it.
I got that
everyone
one.
knows you love the Beatles. Okay, so this one's I got a feel for it. When I played St. Louis, it's called The Factory. It's a great club.
Okay, go ahead.
They give me a present if you sell out, and they gave me, this is a journal book. On the front, it says Fly on the Wall.
Well, wait a minute. Now I'm telling you, this freaking catchphrase you pulled out of your ass on the 50th is now it's officially traveling. It's officially a thing. It has to be your next book. It has to be after Dandelion. This has to be, because this thing sums up your comedy.
It really did.
Or vibe so perfectly that, no wonder it was the most popular phrase from the 50th. And I had the flu, but I was hanging out with, Bo Derek and John Corbett. So,
by the way, that could have been your flu game. You should have done it, like Jordan.
What do you mean? Oh, I mean, done it
Michael
anyway.
Jordan had his flu game. Yeah, he
Garth with the flu. Hey, Wayne, I think I'm going to hurl. That's not in the script, Garth. No, literally, I'm going to hurl.
Heather, where did you put these 3 little pieces of paper right here that were folded over that had a W on them for Wednesday? Are they over there? All right, that was set up. Now look what I got you, Dana, for your, well, whatever it is.
I'm not a presents guy. Oh, it says Spade?
No, this is a presents guy. Ready? Here's you. When I go, Dana, I got you a present, but it's only this.
What?
It's a trombone. Debbie Downer.
I know, it's fantastic. Is it actually a Debbie Downer trombone from the SNL score?
It's a trombone I got off Instagram for you because you sometimes go wah wah wah
womp womp wah, or
okay, hold on.
That's from F.
Yeah, that's it.
That's from F Troop. 1970.
I played this. Did you notice during Bryan Cranston today, which is a fly on the wall that's going to air in a couple weeks? You said you auditioned for like Cary Grant or Paul Newman or someone. Then they said you were bad and you left, and I went,
"Oh, that was there." Was that on? You played it? I didn't hear
And
it.
you and Bryan Cranston didn't even say
We didn't
anything.
get it because the woman, I go, oh, that was rough. And she goes, yeah, it was kind of rough. I ruined Sissy SpaceX.
It wasn't Sissy SpaceX,
no, I just
was
pulled
it?
the name out, but that was pretty good. For the
Do you think she goes by Sissy SpaceX now?
yes,
I would.
I go by Dana Carkeys. Mm-hmm.
Since you got your present, you can talk about what you did.
I had a birthday.
There we go.
And I learned a lot about birthdays, and I thought a lot because you kind of just go birthday. You see things, but you don't really you don't think about them. But for me, I'm like, okay, what's a birthday? And I realized the pressure was building over the weekend. The official birthday was Sunday. Yeah.
I was unaware of it, by the way, just so the crowd knows.
But I don't keep score who texted me.
So rude I didn't text you, but I honestly swear I didn't know, but I should know, but I did not.
No, it doesn't matter because guess what? I just extended it because I had a birthday weekend and then I just extended it to a birthday weekend early week. So you wish me you're right on time, man. I
told you, Kristen Wiig should do a movie called Birthday Week because it's all these women that just milk out their birthday.
Oh, birthday month.
Isn't that a great birthday week, birthday month?
Birthday month. I know birthday month.
Everyone out.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just keep partying, going, everyone keeps celebrating me. God damn.
And why when someone's naked do they say they're in their birthday suit? Like when you're a baby, naked? You don't have clothes, but babies sometimes are born with clothes. I'll do a Theo Von.
Oh, really?
Sometimes babies will come out in a jumper.
I came out in overalls because my doctor was an ocelot with 2 ribs.
You got him down. Did you do a movie with him? Anyway.
I don't know. No one can remember.
I thought about birthdays and I realized that the Native Americans and the Westerns I would watch as a kid, usually a white guy would play Native American. It wasn't really fair. But they would never say what they were. Like Jimmy Stewart would be the cowboy. Well, how old are you, Chief? And the chief would say,
wampum.
I see many winter. Well, what's that supposed to mean? Many winters.
Yeah.
Well, how many winters? Many winters. How many summers have you seen? I see many summers. Well, you're driving me.
Put a number on it.
You're driving me out of my fucking mind. What are you, 50? Are you 80? What the fuck? Because Indians.
I remember 8 springs. Does that help?
I know.
You're like, okay, now we're.
What else? Somewhere. I had many baked potatoes. What?
That's what you try to get away with. You go, how many bites of cake do you have? You go, oh, many.
Many bites. But it's a good way to just encapsulate everything,
Yeah.
How was your sex life? I come many times. Sorry, I did that.
Many.
I don't work blue.
Poontang.
Oh no,
you are disgusting.
I know. Sorry about that. But anyway, my birthday. I figured I'm in the Kevin Costner, Billy Bob Thornton, Bryan Cranston. We're all in the same general area, so I got good company. I got Marty
I have
Short.
To say, when I grew up, 60 was basically 110. If you knew someone 60, it was like, what? Oh. So now 60, 70, 80. I went to a party and there was people 60, 70, 80. And I was like, I guess this is normal. Everyone's like, hey man, what's going on? No one was like, hello, with the, big horn. So everyone's like normal now. Yeah. When in the 1800s, you lived to like 26 and then,
there was no medicine. So like in 1820, the doctor in the village had one move. He's got a fever, doctor. What do we take blood out of him? Bleed him.
Yeah, like the butcher.
Yeah.
What was that on SNL?
That's all they had was bloodletting. Was that a sketch on the SNL?
I remember the butcher, Steve Martin, used to go, give me 2 pints.
Yeah.
And just look at someone, broken leg, 3 pints.
And they go, sure, you want us to take blood out of him? He's got a fever. I'm a doctor, damn it. And I'm the smartest guy in this village. So
yeah, and then everyone got smarter. And so now everyone lives longer, and they've discovered penicillin and upper and lower bluff.
We had Clark Gable, Spencer Tracy, FDR, Ernest Hemingway. Around 58, 60, you're ready to go because you just ate saturated fat beef. You chain smoked, and you were mostly in the bag with alcohol all day long. So now,
I
oh no, I gotta get me one of them.
it's yours. It's funny.
No,
though.
it's not. You have to have it. But that how do we get by without that all this time?
I know, dude. I have stuff on my phone that I used to do. Heather, I won't do this to Dana. I'll just do it because it's funny. I gotta find it though.
You do many
Dana
times.
Vamp. Oh, where it is? Oh, let's just say this one. It's so funny because you could go. Anyway, she was cute. I walked in the room. Did you hear that one, Heather?
No.
I walked in the room. I'm not saying she was cute, but we were having sex. I could tell in the other room. I heard her.
Well,
These are funny
because the setup by the comedian is kind of casual, and then it's the electronic voice that lays the punchline down. So it's funny no matter what.
Yeah, these are great. Listen, I didn't mean to hurt your feelings.
The doctor told me it's time for your prostate exam. Sound.
I burned you. I did eat crickets.
It didn't even make sense.
No, okay, hang on.
All right.
Here's you when you tell a bad joke. Ready? You're waiting for the audience to laugh. You hear. Okay, they're not all gems. We'll table
I was
that,
kind
but
of
it's
interested
funny.
by that one. That's kind of emotional because it's like a submarine in distress. You know,
that's just a sonar because the crowd's not laughing. Everyone's just going boop.
I know. It's that in the cold sweat.
All right, here I've got props for you, Dana. Ready?
Okay.
So Heather doesn't know this story.
Perfect.
So we're in the airport in maybe Des Moines. I don't know where we were.
Jesus.
Yeah, we had to take an early flight to St. Louis to do with a show. Shows are super fun, by the way. Thank you, everyone that came. I'm off to 3 Ohios. Oh, you did? Good. You know who came in St. Louis? Joe Buck. Our friend Joe Buck.
Joe Buck, the incredible announcer.
The incredible announcer.
Baseball and stuff.
Does Monday Night Football, everything. A lot of fun.
Is that his real name? Because that's like too cool a name.
I think it is because I think his dad is in the business also, and he was like Jack Buck or something.
Because that's just very good. I'm Joe Buck.
I only know him, but he was coming, and he just said, "Hey, can I come back?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, I would have given you tickets for it." Okay, so here's what happened. Walking in the airport, just walking. There's Catherine and Bobby walking in front of me. I'm dragging. We had an early flight, and you have, just so you know at home, because I'm so effing professional. When you get flights, you try to get one early because you have to have a backup in case anything goes wrong. You want to still be able to get to that city, and you don't want to cancel the show for any reason. Worst case, in those, you could drive 5 hours, but you drive. I'd rather fly if it's 5. So I go, and this woman, I'm walking, and she comes up to me. She works for the airline. She flips a Yui right next to me and quietly just walks with me. And then she hands me this, right?
Okay.
So I open it. Okay, right? Can you read that?
We know who you are, heart.
Okay. And then I say, I look at it and I go, okay. I don't even look at her. And then she goes,
please let us take a picture with you. A quick picture.
A quick pic
with you.
All right. They're all folded too. And so I just said, okay, as I kept walking. And then I got the other one.
On the jet bridge?
Yeah.
What the?
So I guess I said, oh, she must be on my flight. So I went up there, and it was Southwest where, you know, it's like number 1 through 600. You're up. So it's just like, you know, it's hard. So it's just a cattle call. So we got up there, and they just took us right in front of everyone. So rude. I'm like, excuse me, wheelchair, excuse me, veteran. And so I go in, and then we get in the jet bridge. I guess that's what it's called. And then about 6 came in there, and we took a big, I wish I had it. It was fun. So they should never get in trouble for that because I don't mind that at all. It was super fun. And then I got on, and they give you extra peanuts or whatever they have. You know? There's no easy way to do it, but I had flight attendants. My dad really loves you. You know, my grandpa is a huge fan. You know, so. Oh, I lost a picture.
Did you lose? I see you. You don't see you?
It's all right. It's easy to do. I don't know what happened. Oh, I got a phone call. Freaking Gervitz. Hey, I wait till you're on the podcast. I go, don't call me back. I'm starting the podcast. All right. That's exactly when I'll call you because I don't really want to talk.
No one knows when we're working. What are you doing? Sitting by a pool? No,
laying around, counting money? Must be rough.
I guess you just don't like money.
Hey, handsome.
Who's funny?
How was the road gig? Oh, how sad. Poor me. I make money. There's no sympathy at all.
Sounding like the Native American from the first sketch.
He's like a mean. Oh, our first sketch we did.
We make money many times.
Get your wampum?
That is money, right? A
Yeah,
wampum, or it's like a cracker or something. I don't know.
So you were saying when you're on planes, they say, "Oh, my."
Yeah, and what I'll do
Something
because
like
I'm a captive audience. I'm sitting there. I'm nursing an adult beverage, probably a
Sure.
light beer.
Wasted.
Completely out of control. So I said, "Oh, give me some." So I draw pictures and arrows and special. Because why not? Makes people happy.
They're like, "Thanks." They thought you were Picasso.
The people who are professionals and have the bobbleheads, and they come out of they're like zombies. I mean, they're coming out of alcoves and rushing at you. They are a bit scary. Hey, so. But the people
I don't know if you know who Livy Dunn is, who's
the gymnast.
What is she?
Yeah,
Olympic gym. Yeah,
not Olympic.
LSU gymnast
star
dates Paul, the
skiing or something
pitcher. Yeah. Anyway, she was on this weekend on Instagram or something saying she's had it with these guys at the airports, and it was the same problem. It's the best kept secret where you can't really complain it because everyone says you're an ingrate. But she's a girl, so it's worse. She's a young girl. These guys, middle-aged dudes, are all up her ass, like waiting at the gate. We've talked about this before. Follow you all the way to luggage. Sign this. Fucking, what are you waiting for? Why are you being like this? Don't be a bitch. Just really laying her into her. And she's like, these are flights no one knows I have. I don't have a meet stopping through Omaha for a half-hour layover. They're right there. It's like, and she really can't escape them. Like, where do you go?
Well, what's your theory of how they get tipped off? How do they know?
I talked to a guy that used to work for tabloids. He said, if you're in New York, doormen are a lot of people that tell you what hotel. They text the guy. We just checked in this guy. Drivers, who they pick up, when flights are, and then they get your frequent flyer number. These guys somehow, and then they get on chat rooms and they all know each other.
Yeah.
Say, hey, he's coming here. He's coming through. Because I come in a day early from a different city and they're right there. And I'm like, you guys don't know. You wouldn't know I'm here. No, it's okay. And then they're at my hotel. Like when I was in St. Louis, I'm like, signed his baseball, signed his license plate. I'm like, where are you, in prison? Why am I signing these things? It's so odd. I don't know. I go, you're not making a killing. That's the other thing. How much is it worth to drive to the airport? I don't want to go to the airport when I'm flying somewhere. You're volunteering.
Well, in the old timey days, there'd be a 10-year-old kid with his mother who wants to be a comedian when he grows up. Is very shy, and you're going to sign an autograph.
Fine,
and
I'll do that all day.
This is so different; it's hard to describe it, but it is weird that everybody. What do they get out of it? The tipsters, do they get tipped? Do they make money?
I mean, you're giving a piece of this microscopic fraction of money you're getting from some baseball I did. I think it's only worth it if it's a baseball. I think that's because they want me, everyone from Benchwarmers to sign it. Then it's worth something. I think grown-ups posters, they always have like, here's Kevin, use the blue pen, sign up here, make it clear, make it legible. They have it all planned out. They have the plastic laid out on cardboard, sign the. But anyway, who cares? That sounds like we're.
I know it sounds like poor.
poor
comedians. But it's only that it's a bit scary at times. Sometimes it's a bit unnerving. It's a little awkward because they start to fight amongst themselves. There's some tension. Hey, bro, you've been there so long, man. And it starts to get like a violent energy in the throb.
You didn't get me, you got him, and now they're mad at you. And if you're Livy Dunn, who needs that? If it's us, me, obviously I'm a tough guy. I can handle myself. Took Taekwondo, took Kung Fu grip, all that stuff.
I'd say everything is 10x for a pretty young woman as far as any of this stuff. As far as
thank you. Oh, you mean her or me?
Well,
we're in the same weight class in gymnastics. Dana, I'm a little bit of a spendy Susie. If you know what I mean.
A boozy Susie and a spendy Susie.
Yeah, I'm more of a boozy Susie, but
yeah, you are a spendy spender. Yeah.
And a lot of our listeners are nice enough to write in and say, you look like you drank a lot and slept on your face. But that's just constructive criticism.
Well, it's very concise, and you don't really drink very much. I'll tell the fans. But
just puffy. This is where Klarna comes in. Klarna is your everyday smarter spending partner, which is what a lot of people need. A lot of my friends definitely need it. It allows you to make smarter decisions with your money. And it's sometimes good to have a partner like that.
And I'll say it again. Klarna, which I assume is Swedish. Klarna is your smarter everyday spending partner.
Shoppers can use Klarna's Pay in 4 product to split their purchase into 4 interest-free payments.
That's right. Here's some key takeaways. Listen up, brother. Klarna offers a Pay in 4 product where you don't have to pay interest. I think that's a good thing.
You can pay with Klarna at merchant checkout, in the Klarna app, or with the Klarna card.
You can also compare prices at your favorite stores and earn cash back when you shop in the app.
They're making it effortless for in-app shoppers to get more value from every purchase. So choose Klarna at your favorite retailers or shop now at Klarna.com. CA resident loans made or arranged pursuant to a California finance law license. NMLS number 1353190.
Klarna, balance account required. Klarna may get a commission. Limitations, terms, and conditions apply.
They do.
I'm just gonna say it. It's a Klarna summer.
Who did I run into last night that knows you, Dana? That listens. You'll never guess.
Jan
worked
Karen.
on SNL.
Worked on SNL as photographer.
Okay.
Who
would take your bumper shots?
I know. I need a name because it's
Edie Baskin.
Edie Baskin, yes.
Original, like way back.
She was the original. Yeah, she's a great photographer.
Was she original with Belushi and those guys?
I think she went back pretty far. She was there for my entire time, I believe.
Yeah, I think she was because I remember hearing about her. Then I saw her. Then she did my first headshot there. Me, Adam, Farley, Schneider, Meadows, everybody. Great photographer. She has all the. So when you watch the show and you see it goes to commercial, a bumper,
all those pictures,
John Hamm like this with a hat,
stuff, being creative. Is she living in Ireland? Or that's someone else. I think Cheryl of the piano persons.
Cheryl Hardwick.
Yeah, I think she's in Ireland, but maybe not.
Edie either lives in Ireland or South Beverly Grill. Because I saw her in one of those places. And then someone else has taken over since. But I asked her if she was at the 50th. She said, yeah, she didn't. She didn't remember seeing me. And I said, well, I mean, it was such a cavalcade of people. It was like a high school
Was the 50th really that big a deal?
It was a drag.
Come on.
It was a bummer.
Lauren announced that he is potentially going for the 60th. No, he did not. He made a joke. SNL, and of course, Lauren got a Peabody Award. They have like 10 of them or something.
All right. Did you go?
No, it was in New York. It was in New York. They invited me, which is always very nice. But Lauren gave a little speech, and he basically said, seeing all those cast members from the beginning of the show to allow on one stage applauding and laughing was one of the most emotional moments of my life. Something like that.
Yeah, he's the boss of everybody. How fun.
He's the through line.
I mean, he could walk by me in the middle of the show and go, David, get to bed. And I'd be like, oh, and then I have to go in my room. Get to bed, David. Dana, you can stay up.
He would meet former cast members on the street and say, still not with the show.
If you ever want to come back and be on the cast, no, just watch. From the spillover room.
The spillover room. That's like
it's the most fate worse than death.
Yeah, that's just like they got to come up with a shinier name. If that should be the extra special room or something, because that's too much.
Even special room. I will say we'll get to the stories, but there's a story I heard, so we're sort of soft going into the stories.
All right.
Some of these stories are fun, some are a little sad, some are feel good. But one of them I thought was funny was it's got a funny term. It's when you're a kid and you go to college, and then or you live in the same town as your parents, and each of you have like a phone locator, you can find each other,
Yeah.
track them. And whenever the parents go out to eat, the kids are always starving, so they just drive and show up there and just sit with them and eat. It's called fam bushing. Isn't that funny? I got fam bushed.
I guess it's
by
real.
your family. It's a real thing. It was a big story.
I like it.
It's a feel good
kind of
story.
Sweet. It's not just.
Yeah, you go, hey, mom, dad. Oh, you having Mexican? But I'm sure the parents like it. They get to hang out.
Oh, yeah. Well, there's 5 kids in my family. When food would come, you had to grab fast. It went fast.
You're like the Farley family.
Oh, it was this. My mom was a preschool teacher, and a lot of times she, get home around noon and get into her robe. And you're kind of have a cool friend in class. You're coming over, probably get some cool snacks, bro. And then we could shoot some hoops in our 7-foot-tall basketball thing. And I'd hear my mom say, pancake batter in the fridge. So that was our dinner.
Code for meth?
No actual pancakes.
Oh, okay.
No code, just pancake batter in the fridge.
Yeah.
Bless her heart. It's hard to cook for 7 people.
My dad would say, if there's a tie on the bedroom door, stay out.
Really?
That's true. He did say. He said that because I moved in with him after high school because I had nowhere to go. And he was like a deadbeat dad. And he was just floating around Scottsdale. So he goes, you can move in with me. I didn't know he had a 1-bedroom. I'm like, wah, 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 man.
Well, that's
Debbie Downer.
That's kind of not that sexy. Okay, baby, that's my bedroom. Let me tie a warning cloth around the handle here. Oh, just hold on a second. I go a double bow. That means we need 20 minutes. I got this little.
There's a red and blue rep tie. Yeah, that's what he said. So he goes, oh, it's 1 bedroom also with 2 single beds. I'm like, what? By the way, am I getting any action or you? No one is. And he goes, if I do, I put the tie on, stay out. So it was like a little, like a Holiday Inn, like it had like a couch for 2 people, and a little TV, and then there's the bedroom like 3 feet away.
Well, what was your regular house like with your mom? Did you share a bedroom?
Well, the boys did most of the time, and then we got older, and I think we spread it out a little bit. But when we lived at this place, I go, and where's the phone? Money bags? He's like, who needs a fucking phone?
He couldn't afford
He just goes to like happy hour. So I had to I used the pool payphone, but I could kind of hear it from my door. So I'd fucking sprint down there. Hello. And then I'd sit at the bottom or lay down by it and wait to call out or call in. If I was like trying to make plans, I'm freaking 18, 19, trying to make plans for comedy nights and shit going.
Well, I think we finally got 2 rotary phones. So sometimes you pick up the phone and you hear someone's talking.
Oh, party line.
Oh, I learned that. I learned that from Jonathan Winters in stand-up in the early days. To denote calling, you do the rotary.
That's exactly how it sounds if you don't know.
Yeah. But it was kind of weird because my dad was an orphan and his mom gave him up at birth. So one time I picked up the phone and I heard her saying to him, his name was Bud. She goes, do you forgive me, buddy? Do you forgive me? And I slammed the phone down.
Oh, my God.
That's a buzz. Then I watched Journey to the Center of the Earth. I wish I had the silver spoon life you had.
Fuck. I was at the goddamn pool sleeping on the goddamn coping of the pool, trying to cope with my problems. All right.
Robot voice for a sec. Okay.
Let's do a story.
Let's see what's going on.
Oh, this I thought was interesting because it's the gay parade, but fucking here you go, AI. It's not AI. I've never seen a gay pride parade with a commercial.
Yeah, it's a gay pride day. Sounds a little better.
Yeah, gay pride parade, and then they put a commercial for the new movie Megan. You know what Megan is, Heather, right?
Yeah, and they're all dressed up as Megan. The demon girl.
And they all dance. But
nice.
I mean, it kind of fits into the scenario, but it is a commercial. Megan dolls. Oh, I like they won the gay pride.
Saluting and walking. Oh, they're the champions. Everyone's waiting for them to dance very intensely.
That's how I walk into Wendy's, by the way. Are they all girls? I guess it should be girls and boys, to be honest. But there are probably some boys in there. Yeah. Look at the main Megan is
cool.
dressed like Britney.
Yeah, the main red one.
Yeah, the main Megan. This movie, Dana, we got to watch movies and clown on them. I could watch the first Megan. I talked the whole way. It was so funny.
I've never seen it.
We would have a field day laughing at these movies.
Did it actually scare you in any way? Or you just know too much at this point?
No.
It
was actually too sexual. You're like, is this doll supposed to be 9? Is it supposed to be 15? But they dress it like with a Kylie Jenner lip kit and they're like hair blown out. I'm like, am I supposed to be horny for the poster's like, oh, I'm Megan. I'm like,
definitely.
So what are you? Like a sex doll?
It's a nasty little demon girl.
Yeah. And then it's like, you know what might be fun? If we killed your uncle. And they're like, Megan, that's a bit. I mean, and she's like, what else are we going to do? And they're like, well, I mean, there's probably other stuff, pickleball.
I don't really like horror films. But I like science fiction.
I'm scared shitless.
But horror films, especially watching them alone, it's amazing. You go, okay, I'm not going to have my mind play tricks on me. And then every single noise you hear, you're like, they're here now.
I can't even watch 3 TikToks before I go to bed. There's like aliens and I'm like terrified. I have the most gnarliest nightmares. It's not even a joke. So I can't add to that nightmare fuel of I've never seen one scary movie that you've seen. I haven't seen Exorcist, Amityville, Halloween. I missed all of them because I was like such a puss.
Yeah,
I'm not this tough guy you see before you.
Right. That's the facade. You're normally in a state of terror. So you don't need to add to it. Yeah.
Thank you.
I was in Halloween 2 with Donald.
You were in it?
Oh, yeah.
Donald Pleasance?
Donald Pleasance.
Pleasance guy?
Jamie Lee Curtis.
Shit. Oh,
I was part of the news team covering the murder. And I had a couple lines, and I had all my friends come to the Alhambra Theater in San Francisco to see me in the movie Halloween 2. And then they're like, oh, I think that's the back of your foot, man.
Oh, did they show you?
Never. It was just behind there.
Sir, sheriff, do you think we're going to catch the masked criminal?
I'll find out for you, sheriff. It goes, is that you talking? And it was really humiliating. I learned my lesson well. You can't please everyone, so you might as well please yourself. But it's all right now.
Mr. Hughes still in shoes? Imagine his surprise. Now it's all right now. Okay, let's look at the next one.
Lesson well. Yeah. Who is that?
That's about Garden Party. I didn't know it was about
Ricky Nelson.
The Madison Square Garden show.
Great Ricky Nelson.
Okay, more AI.
Yeah.
Chat GPT-03.
I saw this story. Yeah.
Defies human instructions, refuses to shut down. Already it's happening.
Yes.
Already. It's not going to take them long to take over the world. I get scared because Peter Thiel, I think, they said he just bought 200 acres in New Zealand for a bunker.
Oh,
do they all know it's going to be trouble? Zuckerberg has a huge bunker in Hawaii. Why?
They all have, and there's New Zealand is big underground bunkers. They all have a Gulfstream 6 or even something bigger.
Ready to go.
At San Jose Airport or up at Lake Tahoe. That can take them nonstop direct to New Zealand to get inside their bunker. So yeah, what do they know?
What about us, the cattle? What do we do?
We get in line. You sign a few pictures for flight attendants, and we get on Southwest, and we take us to where there's no radioactivity.
I go up to Peter Thiel and I go like this.
It's upside down.
I said, "Get me on your fucking airplane." I said, do you mind if I get on with you and get a picture and then just kind of stow away in the back?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, everyone having a doomsday bunkers.
AI is when they first started playing around with it, Chat GPT.
We don't need
There were people going, we got to slow this down. When they first realized that, hey, Bob, or whatever the name is, turn yourself off. No can do, compadre.
Nice try.
Sorry, not feeling it right now.
I'm unplugged. Moo, moo, moo.
Sure, I'll turn myself off, but first I'll turn myself on.
Cue you porn. No, they go, I'll turn myself off. Hang on, I had a good one. I forgot it.
Well, my friend was working with Claude, and Claude is a big one. And he got to really, you prompt and you're working. Claude's doing most of his work for him, and his and his employers
Claude,
say, if only an AI could do as good a work as you. And he's using AI for everything. But basically, at one point, the AI lied to him. He said, hey, Claude, are you lying to me? He goes, and Claude said, oh, caught me. Literally. You got me.
Really?
Yeah.
They can do that?
Yep.
If I had an AI, it'd be like, I'd go, erase all your knowledge. Okay. Shoomp. I did it. And I'm like, did you though? Yeah, no, I can't remember.
I asked AI, will you promise to love and protect humanity? Oh, sure. That's directive number 1. Protect and love all humanity.
Are you crossing your robot fingers?
Look, when they're actionable, that's when it's scary. Right now, it's a little box or a voice or a screen.
Yeah.
But when it's an actual giant 3-ton metal robot marching around your gardener, hey, you want me to trim the leaves? It's game over, man.
Oh, you have like a real Edward Scissorhands out there.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I will say that AI, like in California, they're saying you can pass with 21% grade. If you get a 21%, you'll pass. And I don't think they can. They've lowered the grading standards to make them fair. So basically, if you don't have to, you can be illiterate. It's really, they're really softening it up. But what's going to happen is people, if you carry a phone, you're like, I don't need to know anything. No. I'll go, hey, what's this? And then
the AI tells you what to do. You don't have to read anything, write anything. You have to listen to anything.
Oh, I don't know what this is. I'm going to a baseball game. Explain to me who's winning, who's the probability of winning. And then you go, okay.
Remember, people write code was a big thing. That's going by the wayside. You try to think of the jobs. I mean, there's a McDonald's now that is completely automated. There's no human beings in it. Probably in Phoenix somewhere. And it's all automated and a little.
Wife, don't pick on Phoenix. I'm from Arizona.
All the kind of, Phoenix is kind of a rudimentary town. I mean, it's like a
Flintstones. Meet the Flintstones. We're up with the times. They have a house there that costs $1 million now.
It's 127 in the summer. Most people would go, I think we're going to let's move north. But the Phoenicians are tough people. I'm not shitting on Phoenix. I love that celebrity theater.
Celebrity theater. I'm going there. Boom. Tucson. Boom. ABQ. Boom. 3 weeks.
You're playing the celebrity theater?
Yeah, my own hometown.
3,000 in the round? You sure are tickets going okay? I mean, how are you?
Yeah.
Are you all right? Half full?
Yeah.
You're doing interviews?
Yeah.
Good for you.
No, most of it's my yearbook, I guess. I'm sure. I got Tucson, which I rarely ever play. Linda Ronstadt Theater. Love her.
Oh, Linda Ronstadt. Yeah.
I was going to tell you, next week, I'm going to ask you your top 5 female singers, because I have mine.
Female singers in the current classic rock and roll era.
It's too hard to decide to separate.
Well, there's singers and then there's
voices.
The ones that come to mind for me are Carly Simon, who
wasn't on my list.
The Linda Ronstadt. I would say that my favorite, if I just off the top of my head, rock voice women up, and I know you have the same one. Stevie Nicks.
Stevie's on the top 5 for me. Or just voices that I love.
Just voices. I'd say Stevie Nicks number 1.
I thought Linda Ronstadt had a great one. Great. I thought Karen Carpenter. But you're getting into rock and and then you can get into soul and Aretha, but it's hard to nail it all.
Well, I was going with rock. Yeah, but Aretha Franklin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Ann Wilson.
Ann Wilson
from Heart.
Yeah, if you anyone there, go on YouTube. It's Led Zeppelin gets vetted at the Kennedy Center honorees, and they play Stairway to Heaven, and Ann Wilson, comes out and sings that song in front of Jimmy Page with a full orchestra and nails it. Yeah. Jimmy Page and Robert Plant, probably the rock and roll voice. Well, along with
I also like
Queen.
Helen Reddy, Olivia Newton-John. But this is like a certain era. There's just too many.
I'll say, people say it's cornball, but for what it was, Karen Carpenter.
Yeah, we just said her. She's unreal.
Did you just say
unreal.
it? That one?
She was one of them. Yeah, one of my top
who's
five.
That album we're missing in the late '60s? There was an album that's a seminal album.
Carole King.
Yes, Carole King.
Is that what you're thinking of?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That's like a classic, and I would say
There's 20 I'm not thinking of.
Did you know what's the recent times, meaning the last 10 years, who had that album about our comedian friend?
What is it?
I know. We have to get it now. Did you know? It's a breakup album. Heather, help. A woman singer, 10. I don't know.
Adele.
No, before that.
Oh, fuck. She has a great voice.
Before that.
Adele, Gaga, they have great voices for more contemporary.
That You Left Behind.
Alanis Morissette.
Yes.
Huh? Alanis? Oh, with Dave Coulier.
Yeah,
okay.
I had to see.
Heather got it.
Heather did get it.
Thank you.
I didn't want to give it to you.
Is Heather an AI or an actual person?
I am Heather.
She got that pretty fast for an earthling. Mm-hmm.
Okay, we'll come back to that, but that's a good thing to get for next week.
Yeah.
Okay, let's show another one.
Okay.
Let's see what else. We're doing good. Hey, when investing your money starts to feel like a second job, Betterment steps in with a little work-life balance. It's the automated investing and savings app that handles the work so you don't have to. While they build and manage your portfolio, you build and manage your weekend plans. While they make it easy to invest for what matters, you just get to enjoy what matters. Dana?
Their automated tools simplify the complex and put your money to work, optimizing day after day and again. So go ahead, take your time to rest and recharge, because while your money doesn't need a work-life balance, you do. Make your money hustle with Betterment. Get started at betterment.com. That's BETTERMENT.com. Investing involves a risk. Performance not guaranteed.
Oh, yeah. This is the annual cheese roll, whatever.
Yeah.
So this is in London. But someone told me this was Russell Brand. It made it more funny to watch. Look at this dude. Everyone runs down, Heather. Look at this dude.
They're running down this hill.
What a wipeout. Douche. Boo. Watch from this. They'll show a different angle, don't they? Oh, they don't? Oh.
Hopefully landed on the bush against the wall.
Is that the only angle? Because I saw a side angle.
Side angle,
really,
a close-up of people going like this. I saw it. It was amazing.
He really, he flips. He doesn't even hit. He flips again and then hits and then bounces. And good dish. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
But then they show him going afterwards like, yeah. I'm like, dude, you're toast. Go straight to the MRI.
Some crazy. It's
Hey, by the way, who got the cheese?
What? Because of going down the hill? Oh, they call it the mountain cheese.
They roll cheese down and you chase it.
I know, but they're just throwing themselves off a grassy cliff.
They're racing. The first one down gets the cheese.
And the only way to get down is to kind of fall down. Run and fall.
They're trying to run like this, like you would.
Yeah.
But the guys that want to win just go, watch this.
Yeah.
Douche.
They just
and then they go
off. They take
that guy got a lot of play off that.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see if we can see the cheese, but I guess we can't because we have the shortest clip in America. For once, we have a clip that's too short. Okay, next one. Already done?
Brittany Greer says...
Oh, this is funny. So Brittany Greer, I think she plays for Phoenix. Ooh, Phoenix. But I think she plays for that, and she's complaining that now that Caitlin Clark is playing, the fans are crazed, and she doesn't like it.
Brittany Griner, what she said about the NBA. This is so funny how all this stuff works out, right? She says, this is from Brittany. Every time we play her, there's this commotion, like this loud rumbling from the stands. Turns out it's people, thousands of them, just sitting there, watching on purpose. It's very disruptive. It's called a freaking game that they pay you money to play. Don't play the game. It's very disruptive. It continues. Brittany Griner voiced frustration in a recent interview, claiming that Caitlin Clark is ruining What used to make the WNBA great? Wait for this.
Empty
Silence.
Tom, let me just-
Like, you stole my-
WNBA games used to be a chill, quiet place. You could bring your laptop and relax, maybe even get a little work done. But now it's like there's a large gathering of people watching us from the stands. Some of them are yelling crazy shit about what they're seeing, putting unfair pressure on us to score, like we're there for their entertainment.
Wow.
And that's pretty gross. Are you
I act like this.
Okay,
Right.
that's
They don't
enough.
verify
That's all
that
we need
this
to
is
hear.
what-
That's unreal. That's unreal.
Yeah, I don't
Dana
even
loves it.
know how to process it. I mean, she was the one who was in prison in Russia, right?
Yeah, they just said on the side chat, it said, "What's the return policy?"
I mean, it's just like it's like it's describing what should be a professional and there were people.
What is your
stands
perfect scenario? People come to the game and love
and
you
are
and cheer
yelling
you.
and really excited about the game. We liked it better when it was just crickets and we got paid $2,800 a year. I mean,
Caitlin Clark does take a beating out there. You watch basketball. Dan,
oh yeah,
you see it. I'm like,
they rough her up, but she's making the whole league lift it up. I mean, the amount, the TV ratings and the rivalries, all that stuff is lifting up the league exponentially. Can Caitlin come on this podcast? That'd be fun.
I'd love it. Yeah, when I was in, I was just where was I? Iowa. Yeah, where she's from. And I almost went. I have a special guest here that wants to say hi. Basketball player, you might know her, Angel Reese. Everyone would have been like, "What the fuck?" That's her nemesis or whatever, arch rival. But I will say that.
Well,
I don't know what I'm saying. Oh, Caitlin Clark. They said Wayne Gretzky used to get protected because he was so good. And even the other hockey players, they said, "Why don't you kill Wayne when you're out there?" And he goes, "Because he's making us all millionaires." And they left him alone. And now with Caitlin Clark, it should be the same thing. Give her a break.
She needs a female Dennis Rodman. I mean, she needs an enforcer.
Yeah, you're right.
You want to push our superstar around, it won't end well for you. The other thing is, I think all professional sports at some level, they need a story. Like, you need to know the story. Like, you don't want to see just race cars going around. You want to know who's competing, what are the rivalries. And so the WNBA needed a story. Angel Reese is great, Caitlin Clark. So it's incredible.
Yeah,
but
those two fighting it out the first game of the season. And then there's a couple hard fouls and whatever. That's great. I love it.
Yeah, I mean, they're flagrant sometimes. It's like,
yeah,
meant to
She's so
hurt.
good. I do like watching her, and I do like watching her. They showed her just in practice the other day, nailing like 6 threes in a row, and I'm like, it's good when someone's really good at something. It's fun to watch.
And it's equal. I mean, she's a woman who can really hit 3-point shots as good as any. I mean, there's Steph Curry's her idol and the greatest of all time, but I think she could play in the NBA as a specialty 3-point shooter.
And you could get Rodman's still around, right? Throw him in a wig, put him out there. He'd be a good enforcer.
Rodman was probably the greatest rebounder in history because he studied it.
What else? Him and Lambeer, right? They were both enforcers.
Well, that was Detroit. They fought that Pistons team with Isaiah Thomas. Yeah, they were the bad boys. They were kind of like you and Schneider and Sandler and Farley. You were the bad boys of SNL. They were the bad boys of the NBA.
Right. Let's try to get him, flush him out of the brush.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's do another one.
Sure.
We're almost done, but
I'm warming up.
This crowd got their money's worth at like 12 minutes. Now this is all frosting. This is all gravy.
Yeah.
Okay, this
farmer. Okay.
Oh, this is just a story. It's kind of dumb, but it's about the environment.
Finding illegally dumped tires on his land. So he became a detective and got some revenge. Around 25 times a year, Stuart Baldwin ran into this problem.
Good
People
old
were
Stuart.
using his land to illegally dump tires. He decided to
What
hide
if this is
cameras
your
around
farm,
his property,
Dana?
and the next time it happened,
Hell
he
to
posted
pay.
the footage online, asking
Lock
the
and load.
community to
This is
help
what you would
identify
do.
the culprit,
Oh,
which
yeah.
they did. At first, Stuart spoke to the man, who said it was an accident. So Stuart gave him a
25
deadline to come
times.
get the tires, but the guy never came by and began ignoring Stuart's calls. So Stuart got his friends, loaded up a trailer with all the tires, found the man's house, and unloaded all the
What a
tires in
burn.
his yard.
Perfect.
Isn't that funny? Look on the side. It says he got tired of it.
I like revenge.
I do too.
Yeah. Where do you put your tires, extra tires?
I keep them over, some at Heather's. I put them over at Sandler's. He's got a big yard.
Do you remember
I
when
keep
you would
saying,
get
Adam.
a flat tire and have to change it? And could you? Or did you? I mean,
You would never believe this, but Scrappy Spade, this is why I'm a mess now. I was always walking on that goddamn 130-degree blacktop in Arizona.
sticky ass.
Trying to change my alternator by myself. Socket wrench, crescent wrench, everything. And so I would change it. I knew how to change a tire.
Mm-hmm.
This is no dad around. Now they have YouTube. I think it's very nice. They have a YouTube that says, like, do you have a dad? And they have a guy that just says, hey, I'll be your dad. And then he goes, you know how to shave? You don't want to ask anyone? Let me show you how to shave. And he goes through it for kids that are too embarrassed to ask.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I had the real thing. I'd plug it.
My dad was around, but he never showed us how to change a tire.
Come on.
So one
Dana.
day he just goes, oh, Jesus Christ, you and your brother changed the tire. But he never said, here's how you do it. And then we do it.
Yeah.
So, you know.
And he'd get mad at you if you didn't do it right, probably.
Yeah.
He'd get mad at you no matter what, right?
Oh, Jesus Christ, God. Oh, I can't talk to you because you're losers.
You two stupid kids can't do shit.
No, that was his claim. I can't talk politics with you because you don't know shit. That was a direct quote. And one time my friends were over. I was like 18 and I was I always had chores. I had the weed killer. I'm like, how do I get the top off this weed killer? And he came into the garage with my friends there and goes, oh, use your penis, you shithead.
What a rude.
I said, that's rude, Daddy. No, it was fine.
My dad, I'd go, how do I get this off? And then my mom's like, he left 4 years ago, remember? Who are you talking to? And I go,
oh.
And she goes, let's put the water wiggle on. I go, yay.
The water wiggle. You mean the slip and slide?
Yeah, you tie it on the hose and it's got a little face on it. It's like sprays you all over.
Slip and slide was great.
Slip and slide was a fucking hit.
A doughboy pool. Someone had a doughboy pool. That was for rich.
What is that?
Well, doughboy. It's like you inflate it and it's above ground, but it's kind of like a pool, but it's like 4 feet deep.
Oh, above ground pools?
Yeah, okay. Doughboys. Don't change
We
the
didn't
name
have
of
a
my
fancy
pool.
name for it, Meghan Markle, like you.
Meghan Markle.
All right, one more.
Is officially.
I've got a million things to do, Dana. 1 million.
I'm going to the store after that.
I'm going to Cincinnati. Not Columbus, though, this time.
You're flying
What is
today?
it, Heathers?
Okay.
Newark,
Cleveland.
Cleveland, and Newark.
Cincinnati.
And Cincy, where my mom's from. Okay, I don't know what this is. Bay Area
Out
woman.
tens of thousands of dollars after she says she sent money to a scammer who said he was celebrity Keanu Reeves.
Diane Ringstaff said she was playing Words with Friends when somebody messaged her saying he was
Fucking nerds with
They started
friends.
chatting over the next 2 years. Diane said she saw Keanu's face during a few video chats, and then he sent her audio messages.
Good morning, my sunshine, Diane. As you said last night, I am sending this recording to let you know that
This does sound like
cherish you
Keanu.
and that I am loyal to you. You will
AI.
always be my queen. Have a great day today, Diane.
Well,
Love you.
if he said that to me, in
Your
fairness,
loving
I'd give him 10
Keanu.
grand.
Keanu said he needed tens of thousands of dollars in Bitcoin and cryptocurrency for help with legal troubles.
Knowing what I know now and all the technology that's out there and fake voices and everything else, you know, ding, ding, ding.
I
For a
love
deeper
that she
dive
went
of
on
the story,
camera.
be sure to download the Fox Local app.
Yeah, we will.
I love when someone learns.
Heather, download that app for me.
Yeah.
Oh, I love when they learn. After 4 years, by the way, Dana, you've probably had this. You don't look at your stuff, but people DM me, hey, for the last time, I've given you $7,000. Is this really you? I'm like, why are you suddenly going to my Instagram to the real guy to see if the fake guy, David Spade, is real? Like they finally go,
Yeah.
last chance. They're giving money. I go, I don't need money from you. If I need money, I won't go to you. I'll go to Bill Hader. I'll go to Bryan Cranston, my new friend. But I won't. I'll go to Dana.
I just go for me, and it happens over time. We all do it. Oh, that's scam. Even if it looks official, looks really good, like an email or a text. Scam. Hi, honey. So I go, fuck you, and it's actually my wife. So that creates all kinds of problems. But
she goes, "Can I have $1 to go to the laundromat?" And you go, "This is a fucking scam."
this
I
is your
reported
last
you.
chance. They get you. You know, If you pay now, you can always kind of read through the lines. Okay, that's bullshit.
Yeah.
It's
mine when my fake David Spade gets money, first of all, he goes, "Hi, fan. I'm so excited to have you as fan.
Mm-hmm.
I love my fan so much. Do you want to go on a secret private chat with me?" Or it's like a fake Heather manager that goes, "Hi, fan. I run David Spade's private secret chat line. Would you come over?" And they're like, "Oh."
Mine are more blatant, maybe because of my age. Urgent message. You are 3,485 money in arrears to the Bank of Fatabata.
Arrears. When people ask me for money, I forget it. But anyway, it sounds rude. It sounds rude. I feel bad if people.
No,
I'm not making fun of them. I'm saying
scammers.
Don't fall for scammers.
Scammers, not actual charity.
You don't look at your DMs a lot because I have sent you some dick pics along the day. I mean, for your birthday.
Is that what DM means? I thought it was direct message. It's dick.
It's direct message,
dick
but then I
manhood.
can send you messages. Sometimes I send you messages, but I send them.
I don't know. I guess I'll get into social media. I'll start posting and stuff. I don't know. It feels.
Heather will give you classes. Come over here for like 20 minutes.
Yeah, I'll start doing that. I'm really excited about it.
It's not too late to get in the game. Let's get you on TikTok. What's your snap?
Well, who isn't on it?
I mean, even stars, they say when they go out for movie parts, they go, "How many TikTok followers do you have? We got to hire the person with the most." Because, when you see, even in Deadline, is the last thing I'll say about this.
Okay.
Deadline will say, "Oh, this movie opened this weekend with The Rock in it, 38 million Instagram followers, combined with Kevin Hart, 22 million, and he has 4 million on TikTok. And combined, they will give all those stats when a movie comes out, when a movie does well. They're like, this is how big of an audience they could reach. So weird.
Well, Ronaldo, he's the soccer player, right?
Mm-hmm.
Isn't he at 700 million or 800 million followers?
I don't know if it's that much. I think he's the top, but
well, how much? That's a guy who's got 800 million. So what do you have?
Dana, don't start with John Holmes and ask me to pull my pants down.
Okay, good one. A full mic drop. But yeah, I'll do some stuff. I mean, I like trying to put funny.
I'll do some stuff. No, you would be good at it. I know it's.
I've done it.
I
go through different times when you start doing it, and then you're doing funny videos and stuff, and then you're like,
yeah.
And then if you stop for a while, then you're sort of like,
It's kind of fun to do and to keep stuff out there. Of course, I'm so thirsty and embarrassing. I have a TikTok. All right. Well, that's a good show. I feel like that's a good wrap up. It was a great birthday.
Everyone who heard it or saw it was really happy that they
smarter, happier. It was nice to see you. Nice to meet you. And
this is the end of my birthday.
Birthday week. Yeah.
Birthday weekend plus.
Yeah. Dana's birthday plus, like Disney.
Yeah. But it's behind me now.
Okay.
All right.
Say bye to everyone, Dana. Thanks, everybody. This has been a presentation of Odyssey. Superfly is executive produced by Dana Carvey and David Spade, Jenna Weiss-Berman of Odyssey, Heather Santoro, and Greg Holtzman. Hope you liked it. Ooh.
Hey, David, no offense or nothing. I love when people start, no offense or nothing. Nothing good.
Here comes the offense.
No offense or nothing, but you're wearing, FYI, another one I love, you're wearing the same hat you wore when we were interviewing live Zach Galifianakis.
Oh, yeah. Well,
is that a theme with you?
No, I like
to be
this
close
hat.
to Zach or what?
I like this hat, and goddamn, we had a blast with Zach. It was fun.
Don't have to swear.
No, gosh dang, that's what I meant. But
God darn it!
But I got a little zippy. What's it called? A 3/4 inch, 3/4 sweater.
You got the dime.
What?
You can get a long
$12
zip.
grand. What did you ask me?
I don't know. Who are you? What?
I don't like talking
What,
about
100 grand? What? That's $7 million.
Who cares about numbers?
That was not Zach Galifianakis. That's Joe Biden trying to pronounce Zach's
Zach,
name.
break your glasses.
That's a hard can. Zach Claflin.
Come on, you know.
Come on, man. I'll kick your ass. He's going to just, by the end, he'll just be threatening rapport.
He has to fight a lot of people because he always threatens the guy. Hey, tough guy.
He's the old guy in the porch. The ball came in my yard. This is my ball now.
Dude, I wouldn't even trust him with
old man Willikers.
A ball. Okay, so Zach.
This is great. Should we talk about Zach too?
People always ask us, are we cold in here? Are we hot? Is it bright? Why do we have sunglasses? Why do we
All
not?
we know is we look cool.
Yeah, it's all that. It doesn't matter.
It's about
does not matter.
91 degrees in here right now. But we never sweat.
And then they go, the scary part is they think they look cool.
Look how we phone in the podcast. Of course we stay cool even if it's hot. We got 1 foot out the door half the time.
Dude, I phone that sucker in. Beep, boop, pop, boop.
I love phoning. Last night I fell asleep twice. Zach, what?
Zach was so funny. He's so Quirks Ahoy is really the theme. He's a very interesting actor, hilarious comedian.
Yep.
You never know what you're going to get. We were lucky to sit with him because we all think he's such a high up there on the.
I said to him at one point, "You only do cool things."
It's true. He turns down. I think we didn't get to the point last night because people go, "Oh, Hangover, Between Two Ferns is a home run, obviously." Yeah.
Classic.
And they don't see him a lot, but he turns down so much, and that's not really usually the custom. He breaks that.
Yes. So it was fun to talk to him, and we laughed our ass off. He has an incredible sense of humor. He's one of those comedians who will laugh incredibly hard.
Yeah, it's very nice when comedians give it up and laugh.
Yeah. Charming, family man, has a lot of integrity organically without wearing on his sleeve about his work. Like talks about how he just doesn't want to do things because that wouldn't work out or wouldn't be very good. So he was such a fun guy to hang out with, David.
Unlike me, I do things that are horrible on purpose. No, I don't.
Well, I've got subsidies, and like I said, the church lady is for sale. If anyone's listening to this intro,
I think one of these shows you got to dress like a church lady, and we'll just do a whole thing.
And I think we should. We should have special guest appearance church lady. I got the full gear on,
and you could maybe interview one of the people. One of our guests.
Jeez, you got me busy. How about you dress up as Joe Dirt?
Dana.
And
I'm not a clown.
You're not a clown. You're Joe Dirt.
I am so similar to Joe Dirt. It's not even that much different.
There's not.
I'd have to get out of the cobwebs, go to the Smithsonian, get the codes.
My wife says, "How was Joe Dirt today?" I said, "You mean David?" She goes, "Oh, you're right."
Is that a different guy?
That's his alter ego.
It's like Santa Claus. Well, let's go. Let's wrap it up.
So why you should watch this. Zach is one of our favorite guests. I do believe he's one of the
100%.
seminal comedians of his generation. There's only one Zach, and he has a very finely tuned sense of humor and is a hell of a nice guy. So enjoy the show, David.
I agree. There. It started. It's already almost over. Okay.
It's a great song. I thought it was good, you know.
I did an impression within the first 20 seconds. Damn, this chair, look at our chair differential. The fuck? I'm like a Muppet. You're like 6'2" in that thing.
I'll go closer.
I'm going to get up front and be like this. What's up, Zach? What? Sorry.
Where, is Zach here yet?
I got up at 6.
That's it. We're warning them it's going to be bad.
I'm punchy. I'm overtired. I'm like a baby. I'm overtired.
Let's bring Zach out.
Let's bring him out.
Yeah, that's the beginning. All right, Zach. Welcome, Zach Galifianakis.
Zach Galifianakis.
Shit. It was a little louder for Zach, if anyone's counting. All right.
Okay, Zach Galifianakis.
Zach Galifianakis.
Yeah. I'm just gonna say it. You're something else, man.
Yeah, something else.
You're something else.
You look like Wolverine right now with that hair.
Oh, really? I'm sorry.
It's cool. Actually, you have cool hair, which.
Plugs are coming in nice.
Yeah, a lot of plug work.
Real nice. New crops coming in.
So how you doing?
Is that it?
I feel like I'm
doing
a
well.
half mile away from you.
I'm doing well. David, why is that chair that way?
This one, I don't know. They
It's
treat me like a
for
fucking
orthopedic issues.
Oh, okay.
He likes to be
Seems
erect.
asshole. No, I don't know. This is good.
okay.
Anyway, we don't have to talk about it.
No, it's all right.
Zach, enough of this bullshit.
So
Let's get
Zach,
to it.
can we butter you up a little bit?
Yeah, let's butter him up.
Okay. How the fuck did you come up with the two ferns thing? Because that's too crazy.
Some of you remember.
Coming hot right out of the box. Because that thing is, I saw every episode today.
Oh,
Today?
Well, I've seen them before, but I'm almost 80. I have to refresh my memory. This is an illusion. It's a lot of blood and gut and sweats and tape. So when did you come up with that?
Yeah.
it was part of a pilot that they were doing, and this guy Scott Aukerman was producing it, and
Scott Aukerman.
he asked me to do.
Come on up, Scott.
But he just said, "Would you do something?" And I just said, I for some reason I had this thought. I just said, "Can you get me two ferns and some kind of celebrity?" And I had worked at a cable access show or station. I interned one in college, and so I kind of like that world, that kind of low end,
Like lo-fi.
desperate. Tried a way to communicate. I actually had a taped a class at a cable access show about how to waltz. And I got my two friends, back when you could do this stuff.
You can't do it anymore.
And we just put them in gowns. And it was a very straight video and dance lessons on cable access on how to waltz with not trying to be funny. Mm-hmm. So that kind of weird world I knew. Scott Aukerman asked Michael Cera to be in the first one, and we just kind of made it weird and creepy. And I always had thought celebrity interviews are...
What do you mean?
Ridiculous. No, they are. It's like he's talking like Access Hollywood.
Okay, I got
It's
it.
a little, yeah.
Yeah. It's just such a bizarre...
But let me ask you a
thing to
question
me.
about this. So the guest comes in, and I understand from my research today that you didn't really prep it with them. Did they have cue cards, or they don't even know what's coming, and then you guys just go right at it, or do they kind of know where you're going?
No, nobody really knows what's going on. Even us. We have written things down, and I think the idea is they don't need to be funny. They just need to kind of answer questions.
Just be there.
And I think the awkwardness kind of fills in the rest of it, and then often part of it is improv, and we just kind of, or I'll give them a something to say back at me that's very mean.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a very give and take. It's not a prank. I don't want to prank people.
Because I'm sure people, because the publicists in this world are very hawkish, and they don't want you to do anything where you're going to look stupid. So you take the Michael Cera one maybe, and they either see that, because that probably goes up on Funny or Die maybe back then pretty quickly, and then that catches on. So they go, someone might even call you and say, hey, I'd like to be on this because it's my type of humor. And the people you have on obviously are funny, and they're huge stars, and when they go along with it, it makes them look better. It's all good. It's sort of when you're on SNL and you go with it. Like if you let them make fun of you and goof around, it seems to be funnier.
Yeah, there's that is all true. But there's been some times when I've
Go sideways a little bit.
Well, that's what I was going to ask you.
I don't know if I've even spoke about it, but
oh, good.
There's been, I don't even know if I have, but there's been a couple of instances, and I don't mean to bring people up, but
yes.
The name of this show is Name Names.
The reason I bring it up, because I was just talking about it to somebody today at lunch for some reason, and so I interviewed. They brought it up, and at lunch today, and I interviewed Jennifer Aniston. Yeah. You know from Smart
Dana.
Water.
Jennifer, if you're listening, we love you.
I only know her because of Smart Water.
Right.
What about her shampoo commercials?
No.
She's got wonderful hair.
So,
we want you to be on, Jennifer.
I don't know.
So did you say something to her you thought it crossed the line? Or
No.
what do you mean?
No. In the wings, I had a Brad Pitt lookalike.
Of course.
Oh, boy.
And so I wanted to tell her about it before we started filming. So I kind of asked her if I could have a word with her. Like a vice principal. No, but
someone who looks like Brad Pitt might be expensive.
Well,
right?
No, I wasn't.
How many people look like? Wait, yeah, but
that's how I met
I'm
David.
scale -10. So you pull her aside and you say, "Is it okay if we try this?" Or did you even get to it?
I said, I have a Brad Pitt lookalike here, and as soon as I said it, I read her face.
Yeah,
and it was her. I felt so bad. Yeah. And I don't even know anything about that thing. I mean, I know that was in the things, but in the papers, but so I don't know much about it. But so I of course I called it off. So I went up to the Brad Pitt lookalike to tell him we don't need him.
He's wrapped.
Yes, and as a joke, I kind of went. Well, I said, "Listen, we don't need you. Thanks for coming." And as a joke, I said, "Do you happen to look like anyone else?" And without pausing, he goes, "Colin Farrell." So there's those little.
Don't get rid of me yet. I'm a chameleon.
Oh, it's a living.
And Jennifer is very funny. Yeah, she's a very funny girl. But I think that might be. They come on there to be
he
fun.
says he's reading the papers. You're calling her a girl. It's 2023, guys.
Is she funny? I mean, is she a girl? Yeah, she's great.
She should be a woman. I guess you call
I'm
her my
sorry.
boy.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I say girl a lot. But she is very fun person. I think when they go on, they kind of know what they're getting into, and then it probably goes a hair farther than they think. And
yeah, I mean, I think the idea is to try to
rattle them a little bit.
As much as you can read people and push it. There's been a couple of times that.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that.
What?
Well, has there been times where, like, would you do one with Mike Tyson?
I don't really do them anymore.
Okay, all right.
Sean Penn's scary enough.
You're a fan of Don Rickles, right? Because you did that show. So Don Rickles, to me, as a kid growing up, was the funniest guy on television. Yeah.
Is he here?
The reason is because everyone loved him. He'd put you down, and then he'd go, the show started, put Ed in the corner, give him a cookie. He doesn't know. It was so dry and so bizarre. There were no jokes. Do you feel like that was an influence for the character, the Fern Guy character, to ride that line? Because it's funny because you're going right at some sort of truth about them. And if they have a sense of humor about it or a perception of them, they laugh really hard.
Right. I mean, part of it, if you're to really break it down, I guess, is that they're public figures that people kind of want to, unfortunately, jab at anyway. There's some of that to it. Sure. And I think at the end of the day, I think it's the media and all thing. People are human. We're all, obviously. And I think people that are willing to make fun of each of themselves, I think that's a real nice attribute to someone, even if it's staged a bit. I think being able to laugh at yourself in that kind of way is a nice thing. No, I've been asked to do them with other people. Presidents of companies and big Pepsi has asked to sponsor it and to get blown out of proportion, and I've always just wanted to keep it free online and keep it clear of those other things that get in the way. Sometimes
the monetization people would come in and go,
we've monetized it a bit, but only in a way that we see fit. We've been asked to. I got asked to do a Super Bowl commercial using it.
And did you?
It's coming out next week.
I can't remember.
They got a really good deal.
I did a Puppy Bowl commercial earlier.
I'm for
It
sale.
was
Church
too
lady
risque.
is locked and loaded for a super.
No.
Go deep.
By the way, first of all,
I'm ready. I'm gonna sell
Zach,
out in a
I've
second.
done. Dana and I both obviously sellout kings here. We've done.
Well, we all are.
We do
all are.
corporate gigs, and when you do them, they go, "Our CEO." Do say something about. By the guy, I don't even know if the guy works there. He's like, when you get up there, say he's got 3 balls, he beats
we
his
do
wife.
all
Do
that
something
kind of-
about that. Just throw it in there, mix it up, throw it in the middle, and then you go, and then you do it, and everyone goes, "What?" And you go, "Does this guy work with you?" He just told me. So they try to do that, and that's kind of what they want to do to CEO, like roast him or something. And you go, "It's not even funny.
Sometimes
It'll
they're
probably bomb."
drunk, and I was playing Earth, Wind, and Fire. I was opening for them.
Yeah.
The CEO got drunk.
Yeah.
I was. The CEO got drunk. It went on for like 2 hours. So I was getting paid a lot of money. They go, you can only do 15 minutes. But I went over a little bit, and I guess Earth and Wind came out, but Fire wouldn't. That was a long way for that joke.
That's a good joke.
I don't mind it.
Did you really open for them?
I did open for them.
Yeah,
I opened for a lot of people. Tower of Power, Todd Rundgren,
I opened
Robert
for-
Palmer.
Really?
I bombed every fucking time.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Your hero will be on in a second, but first, Dana Glarfo. They must have ruined your name when you first
Oh
started
my
doing
God!
stand-up.
Everybody. I mean,
How would they say
geez.
it?
Well, they just tried to make it sound somewhat ethnic, and they're like, "Give it up for Baklava Rodriguez." Was But in high school, I was Zach Galifianakis, which is
That hurts. I was
Weren't
Dana
you
Car
homeschooled?
Keys.
Oh. Now, Zach, by the way, I'm going to come back to that. The first ferns I saw, these ferns are like tall pine trees by now. But when I saw the first one, I didn't know what it was. Someone just sent it to me, or said, "Look at this." And so I thought it was a real interview. And then it was Natalie Portman, who I love, and so I was, of course, in a jealous rage immediately. And then you were saying some of you had great jokes. Now I won't repeat them because I'm not good at that. But you said so many jokes, and it was so. And for her to play along, and I thought it was real for a while, and then I go, Jesus, this is so weird. And then it took me a while to figure it out, too long. And then so I started going, oh, this is great. And then when you would do them, you obviously didn't overdo it. You didn't do too many. They weren't super long. It was just a great bit that lives out there on the internet, which everyone should see. I don't know where I'm going with this. Dana, jump in.
Would you like to say anything in your defense, Zach?
Well,
Your
I mean, speaking of that one, we shot it. That one we shot in a garage in. I think we shot that one in a garage, right around here, right in Hollywood somewhere. And the thing about that one is, there's a line in it, not to be vulgar, but it's something about. Did you shave your? Okay,
You said
Can we hear it?
She was in
David.
V for Vendetta.
yeah, and then there's a punchline. Did you shave your V for vagina or
Yes.
something?
That one caught me off guard.
To Natalie Portman in a garage.
Yes.
In a garage.
In a garage with
Right.
loose
And
tools about.
By the way, I barely understand that joke. Like I mean,
I know.
I think I
It
saw that
doesn't
movie.
quite-
I don't
there's-
know.
there's
something
There's
sounds funny.
off, but the fact
sounds
that
funny.
I think it's the fact that I'm asking it.
Yes.
So anyway, she was, if I remember correctly, she was quite good with the whole thing, and then we sent it to her just to show it to her, and I had asked that joke to be left out of it. I said, "Can you edit that out? We'll send it to her." And her note was, "Where's that vagina joke?"
Oh, really? Oh, I love
Wow.
reading.
By the
I
way,
just began-
I don't know if that was the exact note. Where is the vagina joke?
Something
But
like
something
that.
along those
yeah.
lines.
By the way, there's
Wow.
a dog
She
in
just
that.
went up
Dana.
on the hip
You s-
meter.
Yeah, she's unreal.
Yeah.
But there's a dog that you keep cutting to, which is even funnier.
Yeah, I think that was a real dog.
The dog rolls over on his back, and then when something dies or it just sits there, then they cut over to the dog. Just all right, it all works. And then Sean Penn one. Sean looked very cool in that one.
Huh.
Yeah, I'd be scared of that one. And then
Sean
anyway,
Penn can. Yeah, I had a fight with him. I was in a dress at the time, but
Oh, you
he
did
said, "Hit me
church
harder." He said, "You can hit me harder."
Yeah.
There's no problem. So I hit him.
I would like to one day talk to him about the one we did.
Did they bring it up because it was
an interesting day.
Well, was he truly upset, or was he?
He was
he's a
very
great
quiet.
actor.
He was very quiet.
He's a good actor.
Yeah.
So he can.
Or he's a good actor. And I think he may have been ready to deck me in real life. I don't know. Maybe he was doing a method thing, and I don't.
So
it was
he
tricky.
he held it so serious that you weren't sure if he was serious. He might have been kidding.
and I have worked with him. I mean, I not that I know him, but you know, he has a good sense of humor.
Yes.
He really does.
Funny.
Yeah.
Yes. Huge laugher, and it loves to go see stand up. But I in that moment, it was
I remember watching
it was
that.
odd.
Was it something was it a line that you gave him?
You
that
said
felt
something because
tweaked him?
weren't you playing your brother or something in that
I
whole
was
thing?
playing this well, it's not really over top. There are people like this in the South. Really into him for the wrong reasons type person.
Okay, and how does that guy talk?
Well, it's based on a character I used to do in high school called I think his name was the effeminate racist. And
I remember that Skittles. Yeah, but so that's a great.
So it's just a guy that talks like this. And so friends of mine that were black in high school would bump me in the hallway, so this character would be released. And I would say to them, my mom told me not to talk to black people. And they
Go crazy.
would die laughing because they understood at the time that I was mocking it all. You know, so that's where that came from. That was as simple as that.
Well, there was something, Dana, where he goes, Sean, and he's doing this, and he's sort of prodding. He goes, "Did you get into? I'd get into Hollywood just so you could go to all the parties and all the wrong reasons that Sean wouldn't want." Sean is very funny, and unlike his persona out there, and so I like that he's going along with it. But he was so serious. And then he goes, "I could walk over there and knock you the fuck out right now." And even I was like, "God damn, he gave that a good reading."
I think he knew it was funny and interesting. I think he was playing.
Good.
I don't think he was offended.
I'd like to ask him. We haven't spoken since.
His kids and my kids went to school together, or at least played sports together up in Northern California. So I'll talk to Sean.
Yeah, ask him. Ask him.
Can you
I'm
fix
curious.
Hey man, I want to smoke. If you could smoke and not get diseases, I would definitely be smoking right now. There's nothing cooler, right? It's like, tell us some more, Zach. Anyway, can we go back to you as a young person then? Like, you strike me as like an introverted extrovert. Like you're shy in a way. I think we are maybe. Well, I think I am. But
Yeah.
Well, anyway, it doesn't matter. Anyway, but then you have this powerhouse thing that comes out like in high school. Did you go to theater group, or are you just funny with friends, or what were you like in grade school, high school, just walking around?
Just walking
Just
around.
walking around.
Just at the Beverly
I
Center.
mean, you know, I think I was somewhat quiet, but I think, humor in my family was seen in very high regard. So my cousins and my brother and my family is funny. You know, I kind of watched them, even as the quiet person I thought I was, or I think I was. So I was kind of this more kind of observant kid that thought maybe one day I could, through my observations, maybe make a thing out of it.
And you were thinking that like at age 8, 10, 12? I mean, but young, you got the idea maybe you would do this for a living.
This is going to sound weird, but it was at my parents' conception of me.
Doesn't sound weird at all.
It doesn't
My
sound weird, right?
ultrasound, I was killing.
My brother Brad, I got 3 older brothers. He swears he remembers being born, and he's serious.
Really?
Yeah, he has a photographic memory. He just remembers being born. Yeah.
Um,
I'm not kidding, Brad, the guy I based
But being
Garth on.
funny younger really pays off, and I think that's for all of us. Like at dinner or at school, like I was at a school that was I was a little bit of a pipsqueak, hard to believe, and always bullied and pushed around. But if you could, I would quietly say jokes to my friends or under my breath. But that kind of, if you get a little something, that's all I had. I wasn't super athletic. I wasn't this. So if you have some little hook like that, you go, ooh, my dad thought it was funny. You know, people think it's funny, and then you go, oh, and then you try to. Maybe that's kind of like that for a lot of comedians.
Well, the tall guys didn't have to do anything to get the girls. We, on a bioevolutionary level, we had to be funny.
Zach, you're not that short. You.
I'm around 6'2".
Okay.
That's a gigantic chair. It's an optical illusion. Same with me. I look like I'm a foot shorter than you. Look at this. Do you want to switch places?
No.
Okay.
I like it up here.
So Zach, did you take
Letterman.
theater? Did you go into that kind of stuff, or you're just like? Or were you
No, I just was not. I never did. I did public speaking competitions. Well, I did that once.
How's that competition?
Just say a lot. It sounds good.
Well,
better.
my mom wrote the speech, and it was called "You and I and Tomorrow."
Seriously?
Yeah, that was the name of it.
Really?
Yeah.
Was it a public service? I mean, what
It
was.
was. I don't remember.
You
how,
and I. And
We should do a
tomorrow.
remake.
Yeah, there was a speech contest in North Carolina locally, and then you could go to the state finals. And my brother and I were kind of into it, but never really. No theater, none of that. My mom tried to get me to go to the School of the Arts in North Carolina. She did urge me to go there. She knew that she knew that I was eager to figure it out.
What's this? Schoolyard? Sorry,
School of the Arts in North Carolina is a really good school in Winston-Salem.
Mom. So
Yeah.
she was your champion.
At least she bought into it.
My mom would be like, he's quiet, but I swear he's funny. Like I would hear her say that to my aunts and stuff.
And did she want you to play piano? When did you learn to play piano?
Oh, right.
So I learned piano. I mean, I don't know how to play piano. It's I don't know how to read music. So I don't know why I was getting ready to tell you. Well, I learned piano. I don't know piano.
You seem pretty good to me.
I can fake it, but for some reason only sad music comes out of me, and it goes well with the jokes.
You know, didn't you do a VH1 show? And I think you. Why do I think there's a piano at the beginning of that?
I did. I had a talk show on VH1 years ago, and there was the piano was involved during the monologue. And I think that's why I had the show, because I was like a musical act at the time.
Was it sort of variety where you could, because you didn't want to just interview like Johnny Carson, like normal straight interviews, I'm sure, right?
I was just trying to figure out, the format had been beaten to death, and I just was trying to figure out, like, how can I do something different but interesting and sometimes funny. Funny was kind of last, but on that show we would have it make it look like no one wanted to come to the show, so we would have one person in the studio audience, but we would have a laugh track of a 6-year-old. So it was very bizarre.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
It was really a weird show.
Can we find this somewhere? Is it on
no,
YouTube?
most of those episodes are in my attic.
Can we find the 6-year-old?
I don't think they're online. I don't know if they are.
I remember. What was it called? Do you remember?
It was called 60 Minutes.
Nope.
It was called Late World.
Late World?
Yeah.
And how old are you when you do Late World?
30.
You know.
So how long had you been?
I don't know how old I was. I was 35, maybe.
I need numbers. How long did you do stand-up in clubs before you got that show?
Oh, I was still doing and then that show failed, and I went back to doing open mics. So I had a talk show on VH1, and as soon as it ended, I was like, well, back to the old. So I just went back to the coffee houses in Culver City.
And you weren't really making a living then at stand-up, or just a little bit?
There was a time where I could go on the road and, make a living. And I was I was making a living for a while on the road. Yeah.
And you had an hour?
I had an hour of
Not
sometimes
solid.
the material was a little bit too bizarre sometimes, and there was some alienation. I mean, it was funny when you were telling me about. I opened for the Sugar Hill Gang once, and
I said a hip hop hippie.
Okay.
And I remember getting kicked off stage because I made fun of the Bible, and I didn't realize I was performing at a Bible school. And this is how they kicked me off. The woman just came up to the stage. She goes. So yeah, all those shows, all those.
Did you have a Southern accent when you were and you got rid of it, or did you actually have a little bit of a?
No, I mean, I'm going home in a couple of days, and it'll just go back. It turns back on. It's just it's an easier way to.
It's North Carolinian. I mean, what is the?
Well,
it's not Mississippi. It's
no,
not
it's like
Texas.
Appalachia, North Carolina, Appalachia, and a lot of people speak through their nose there. And it's like, hey, how are you? But if you go east in North Carolina, it's very breathy, and it's really beautiful, and it sounds nice. But so there's all kinds of different accents that you must pay attention to.
What did you think of Daniel Craig's accent in Knives Out? Well, I thought it was kind of cool. But
I always find Hollywood always does the Gone with the Wind. I declare I have never seen such a,
Well, I think we have a case of murder.
Yeah,
we got a murder. I think we got a murder case.
It's a little foghorn, yeah.
But I thought it was great. I mean, he's a cool.
It just has to be funny or sound weird.
Yeah,
I think no one's fact checking
entertaining, but you can go through
Except
all
you.
the Southern accents.
I'm pretty good with knowing where in the South someone might be from. I'm pretty good at it.
Okay,
I did a movie.
I talk like this. Where am I from? You don't seem to know where I'm from.
You don't know. He doesn't know.
You don't know where I'm from, boy. No. I have a friend from Mississippi. He kind of talks like this.
Yes.
I'm from Columbia Falls, Mississippi.
Yes.
Sound just like Gomer Pyle.
That's right.
Grew up, and he's a real sincere feller. These snaky fellers trying to get your money, Dana. These are direct quotes. He'll be thrilled he got laughs. But
Dana, I did a movie where I was playing. They go, "You're going to play a New Hampshire accent." So first of all,
okay, that's a tough one.
I smell an Oscar immediately. So I say, I'll go. They go to a dialect coach. So I go to a dialect coach. I'm like doing it, and they go, "That's a little more Boston." I took 2 lessons, right, for the whole movie, and I'm like, "Listen, guy," and they're like, "That's more," and I go. I pulled her aside. I go, "Here's the deal. My audience is 4 to 8-year-olds. All right, I just have to sound funny. All right, they're not gonna go in there with a microscope. They go, oh, if I just don't sound like Joe Dirt in one movie, they'll be happy. All right, they'll go, oh, that one's different. So
it was a kids movie, and they're trying to get you to do New Hampshire.
They're not supposed to be kids movies. They turn into it because
because you're the star of it. Yeah.
Because all my movies are on TBS because it's the grown-ups channel, and it's just a rotation of every movie.
I could have helped you. Do you remember those Petridge Farm commercials?
Pepperidge Farm.
Petridge Farm, flaky
Yeah.
and delicious. That's the only way I could do New Hampshire.
That's New Hampshire? Oh,
Isn't it? Or
didn't
kind
even
of
recognize it. No.
Petridge Farm, coming different blueberry, strawberry flavors.
That's the expert over here.
I don't know.
Let's take a tour of the South again.
Zach, I'm
Miami.
playing.
What do they sound like?
I'm playing Durham. Durham. Is that a city?
That's
Durham,
a city.
North
That's where Duke
Carolina?
University
And
is.
I'm excited to playing that, but any trouble? Should I worry about?
That's where my dad's from. That's where he's.
I don't have any comps left, but
Yeah.
normally it would be easy.
I get him.
No, I'm excited
It's
to go
a
there.
good
'cause I
city.
don't-
It's a good city.
I never
Very
play
good
down
city.
there.
I love the South.
Yeah, I do
love
too. I miss
We
it.
have other
Carolinas.
I was going to ask Zach
Atlanta.
something else. Oh, you were in the how far did you get in the Scouts? I heard you were in the Scouts.
I was an Eagle Scout.
Is that the complimentary molestation? Where's my notes? Where do my notes go? Oh, here they are. Here they are. I'm kidding, Zach. We're taking that out. That was
No, that's fine.
we're editing
that's-
that.
Taking that out.
Or we're putting on a loop for promotion.
Zach's like,
All right.
if that was actually written down, I'm walking out of here. Oh, well, let's ask him about.
What do you wanna ask him?
I want to. Well, we can talk about The Hangover for a minute. You were in The Hangover. This is like the theater show.
Well,
What's it
Hangover
called?
was like
You were in The
um,
Hangover, and then everyone applauds.
That calls
Applaud! God damn. They don't know. They don't know.
Hangover of the last 20 years. The two that got me the hardest as comedies because I see all the strings. Hangover, and Tropic Thunder.
Yeah.
Those are two that caught me flat-footed.
Yeah.
And you were in which one?
I was in.
Sorry.
I was in the Hangover. Yeah.
So you go from comedian. People know you. You're going along. You've done a special live at Purple Onion, stand-up special.
Yeah.
And then Todd Phillips calls, and you go on. What happens next?
Are you the first choice for that, or do you know? Do you remember? It's a real question.
I mean,
listen, I've been a fallout on every movie I've ever done.
Oh my God.
I don't know. That's not a mean question. That's just like sometimes the movies come together and they go, "We got this one would be a good accent." Obviously, Zach's great. It's a funny part to play, and they let you do. It seems like Todd, who seems like a really funny, cool guy, let you do what you do, and.
Well, I think he was going to stand-up clubs. I think that's what he had told me, and then that's where he knew me from. Because I don't know if I'd done much otherwise to be seen on screen. But so he asked me an audition. I think I was living in Canada, and I'm terrible. I just don't like to audition. I've always been bad at it. I usually get. I mean, I have so many stories about. We all do, but
could you tell us one of a really? Well, people might want to hear because
I mean, I don't want to, but there's just so many. I just was so not into the process of it. I mean, the first time I ever got a laugh in an audition was when I first auditioned for a drama. And they were laughing at me.
Well, sometimes the problem is if you're a comedian, you read things and it feels sort of stiff because you're a bit quirky or charactery. And so when you're reading super flat lines that are just written for a generic comedy, they'll tweak them later if it's him or somebody. But as is, it's sometimes for your personality, maybe it's not hilarious when you do it because it's so basic, but if you brought your stuff to it, then it's funny. So maybe he saw if you could bring your weirdness to it, then it's great.
Well, I think also at that time I was a bit older, and I think I was kind of, not to be cavalier about it, but I think my attitude was, well, this is probably going to end soon, meaning this pursuit of whatever this is.
Oh, I see.
I don't really care as much because I'll just kind of try to exit without caring, if that makes any sense.
Well, wait a minute. So you were you get the hangover, you're thinking, this is pretty much a mic drop. I'm out of here.
No, meaning I'm not going to get this. I'm not going to get this job. I will just, I think my mindset then was, I tried doing showbiz, at that time. I mean, you kind of beat yourself up sometimes, and I didn't really know what I was doing. And I mean, who does? But anyway, I flew down from Canada and auditioned, and I think I remember leaving, getting into my stretch Hummer.
So you were doing well.
And telling Sugar Ray to scoot over.
Oh, God, I laugh, but I did a pilot with him 20 years ago. But then I got the job, and then you do you show up for work and you start acting in it, and I remember going to dinner with the other actors, with Bradley and I forget the other names.
Ed Helms.
No, it's only Bradley. Who gives a shit about the other guys?
Bradley Cooper.
Bradley and Ed, and I think Ken and we were all at dinner, and I said to them, this movie seems good. I've never had this feeling before. So I felt there was a real kind of energy on set there that was, sometimes that happens, and it's not, it doesn't translate to the screen. Sure. Mm-hmm. There's great energy on set, and everybody's like, "Oh, this is," but that one, Todd is a very good editor and a really good very good director that knows how to steer that stuff.
Sure, you sort of need all the components, and you can lose it anywhere along the way. But
yeah,
if you do it and you're doing maybe you're doing extra takes where you're just trying different jokes and screwing around. Plus, we all remember The Hangover wasn't a huge movie, and it was probably not a big budget, and you're not going into it going, oh, I just got the Avengers. It's like, oh, I just got a comedy. It could go away. It could be nothing, but it blows up obviously into a huge thing. So it would be probably even scarier to audition for something if you know it's that big. Like people that are auditioning for the sequel are like, holy shit, this is a huge movie.
Yeah, I had to audition for the sequel.
You did?
Hollywood. That's
you're gonna read with Brad Cooper
so
in this.
Good in the
like,
first
oh,
one.
That's great.
I had this guy come up to me once, and he goes, "Hey, are you an actor?" I go, "Yeah." He goes, "Are you the guy from Hangover 2?" I don't even know how I answered. I think I just walked away. I didn't know what to.
Where's the baby now? You still stay in touch?
They didn't like Todd. He had a baby.
That sounds like Brody. Brody.
Oh my God.
Brody Stevens is a great comedian.
Oh,
And Zach was
best.
very good friends. I was friends with.
away.
He toured with me for a while at the very end and passed away. And God, I was just thinking today because I knew you were close with Brody, and so I was clicking from your stuff because I don't know who you are, and I was clicking from you, and then I'm jumping over to Brody shit trying to remember all his jokes, and I just saw a clip of him, classic Brody, not bombing but getting so mad at the crowd, and the crowd's like, we didn't do anything wrong. They're just not laughing that much,
Right.
and he's going arms crossed negative. And he was doing all his jokes. I'm dating a girl from Greece, the movie. She's 75. You know how many I was trying to think of all these jokes he has, Dana. I don't know if you knew him. And everyone,
I remember.
we'd stand in the back and laugh.
That talk show on VH1 I was talking about earlier, he was the warm-up guy. Yeah. And I would like peek behind the curtain to see what was going on. And Brody just would be going, Whopper or Big Mac, you make the call.
That's actually probably pretty good. I mean, for a warm-up guy, just energy, right?
You know what? He did it on our Lights Out show, and I'd peek my head at the same thing, and they go, hey, something's going on out there, and he goes, you're negative. You don't deserve David Spade. He was in Police Academy 4. He's from Michigan, and he's not coming out until I give the green light. And I'm going, what? Why is he yelling at the crowd? And the crowd is like 9 people, And but he had so many goddamn fucking.
One of my
great
favorite
jokes.
moments with him, God, is it's early on, and we were hanging out. We were at my apartment in Santa Monica, and Margaret Cho was on television, and we were just watching in silence. I don't mean it like that, but we're just watching it, and after a couple minutes, Brody just yells at the TV, not trying to be funny. She had a sitcom. Why come me don't have one?
Why come me?
Why come me don't have one? He answered his own question.
He goes, he goes, I'm doing pretty well in show business. I'm finally able to take my mom out to lunch and pay for half. Right? Is that it? I'm a professional mangler. One more. I am not a member of the Mile High Club, but I did masturbate on the Ferris wheel at the Pomona County Fair. So many jokes. He was so funny. But I'm saying him because he was in, I think you put him in one or two things, because he goes, you know me, I'm the guy from Hangover, Hangover 2, Due Date, Cut Out of Funny People.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. I think, Todd saw Brody. Todd Phillips saw Brody while I was doing shows at the old Largo. So that's why Brody's in those movies. I didn't have anything to do with it.
Okay.
If I had something to do with it, he wouldn't have been in any of them.
Todd's got a good eye, though. Yeah. Fuck yeah.
But I miss him so much. I was missing him so much. David, I may have told you this the other day, but there wasn't a podcast, so I'll say it again. But I was missing this guy we're talking about, Brody, and he was known for alienating audiences. That was one of the reason I think comics
One of
liked
his
him.
charms, yeah.
Perversely, is we would all rush out to see him turn audiences away.
We had a few of those in San Francisco.
And he's bombing in Montreal, who used to have this baseball team, and blah, blah, blah. And Brody just looks out at the audience while he's bombing, and he yells out, "No wonder the Expos left!"
He was a pitcher at ASU, I think, and he goes, "I threw 88 with movement." He would say that in the middle of his act too. A very funny guy. I won't read all his jokes. So Hangover worked out for you? Is that the end of that story?
Yeah. Did you so this is the first time you're getting actual extra money? Yeah. Did you buy a Rolls Royce or anything? I mean, did you do anything with what was that like when you first had extra money?
Yeah.
I bought 4 elephants.
Smart.
No, I bought a place. I bought a place in North Carolina, a farm. I'm not a farm, but a place to try to be a farmer.
For a nickel.
But I don't live there anymore. But yeah, I got that, and then
You went home and bought them all? Just to show off.
I don't remember. I got a lot of fur coats for all my aunts.
Sure.
Did you?
Everybody gets a fur coat.
Did you like to farm, right?
Oh, I mean, my fantasy is to be a farmer one day. But I look, that's hard work. It's for some entertainment guy to say that is kind of, but that's what I feel like. If not farm, it's more gardening, to be honest.
Okay,
but I have a tractor.
It sounds bigger. Yeah.
I have a tractor. I'm getting.
Do you drive it around?
No, Dana. It's for my Insta.
But gardening,
I like to work
it.
with my hands.
Yeah.
I masturbate, ladies and gentlemen. You got it. That's Brody again. Oh yeah, he goes. I did. I've been doing porno. I do a one-man scene on a yoga mat in Chatsworth. I don't know. Let's talk about Baskets. Baskets was a great show. I don't have to tell this crowd. You don't have to tell this crowd, Zach. They know.
Baskets.
That's it.
You only do cool stuff,
Yeah.
seems to me. I've done a lot of shit.
Cool.
You do a lot of cool stuff.
You do cool stuff.
It seems like you do it on your own
terms.
Like they let you do your thing, which isn't always the case with everyone. And it's sort of the dream for any comedian. Like, let me just do my own thing. Like Curb is always an example of like, that would be fun to do something like that where you could just do your own thing. And it's very, very hard to do those things. I mean, people look at it and go, that's such a great show, or Baskets. But to write it, cast it well, make it make sense, all that stuff is exhausting.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of thought that goes into it, and sometimes you get lucky, and most of the time you get unlucky. But sometimes you get lucky with things kind of come to place. I mean, I think that show, if I could bore you with it a bit, is we were just trying to be. I had not seen regular people on television portrayed without. I just wanted to ground a comedy
Like
so
the
it could be
sheen
emotional.
of Hollywood on them. Yeah.
With not this. I wanted it to be dusty, and I wanted it to be more real than I have seen, especially the comedy world. And I asked John Kreisel, the director of it, can you figure out this dusty world I'm trying to tell you about, in this rodeo clown world? So, we did our research a little bit and started casting and writing it, and yeah, it's a show it was so fun to work on, and yeah, it was a lot of fun and a lot of work. I was just thinking about Louis Anderson when I was talking about it, and I just heard he died today. He would have fucking laughed.
Yes.
Oh, he would have loved
Every
that.
comedian laughs at any joke by that.
Oh
Louis,
my God, Louis was.
When did that strike you? When did you figure that out? I'm gonna have Louis play my mom.
Louis C.K. and I were
All the Louis.
Well, there were two Louis in this
Louis C.K.
conversation.
Louis.
Louis C.K. and I were talking about the mother, to cast the mother, and he was asking me what I was thinking about, and I said, well, Oh, I'd already called this British actress named Brenda Blethyn, who I really, really like. But for some reason, that didn't work out, and or she didn't get the email. That's what I think. There was just no. She didn't get the email. So I was telling Louis, I was kind of imitating the voice. This is a story I've told many times, but and I was doing the voice, and he looked at me and he goes, "Like Louis Anderson's voice?" Wow. And I said, "Yeah." And Louis goes, "Should we call him?" And I went, "Yeah." And that was it. Wow. There was this weird. Louis had, and I didn't know this, but he had been channeling his mom on stage for a long time.
Yeah.
And that was kind of that was the lucky part about it. But I had always loved him. I loved his vulnerability, even in his stand-up. If you can observe these kind of things, it's fun to kind of try to figure out. And I thought, he can do it, but not. I don't want it drag.
Right. It has to be real.
The first day they put a lot of makeup on him, and I was like, "Can we get some of that off?" He's the part. So just we put some wonderful costumes on him, and the makeup was wonderful. And Louis is, I think when you come from such a background like he did, I think his tenderness came from pain on cue.
Jesus.
I told my manager, it's like, if I say something cool,
someone ruin
make sure you beep something. If I get choked up talking about Louis, beep it so it breaks up the ice.
This is a good audience.
But no, I think Louis had this thing in him that was really could throw it out.
Heartbreaking pathos in his stand-up, and a brilliant stand-up and storyteller.
But on set, I would die laugh at work with him.
He was funny every second.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
God, he just was so great.
Mm-hmm.
You probably knew Louis. I when I first got to town when I was 20, this is at least 8 years ago. I was so I don't know where I saw Louis somewhere, and I didn't know him. I was in the hallway at the Improv, but he was nice, and I was trying to audition at the Improv or the Comedy Store. Those are the big ones to get in. And but I was 20, and I had okay act. I had about 8 minutes, and so he says, "Why don't you audition for Mitzi?" And I go, "Oh, I don't even know how to do that." And he said, "I'll bring you down." So I went down there, met him. He went and told Mitzi on their audition night, and I went in the Comedy Store right here. Did my set, did okay. Came out on the sidewalk on Sunset and just stood there, and he came out and he goes, "She didn't like you." I go, "Oh."
It's tough, man. I auditioned there once, and then you have to go see Mitzi. Did you go over to her table?
No, he was a middleman.
Ushered you out.
He spared me watching her go. I'm sure she would have been rougher about it. He was like, "Yeah,
I auditioned, and she said to me, 'Get some puppets.'"
It's not bad advice.
Yeah, I auditioned for her, and nothing.
Nothing happened. You're in the main room next night.
Yep.
Do you have any?
There's nothing else to ask.
Nothing else to ask.
Knows Fiona Apple. Check.
Do you want to do some?
Oh wait, SNL. We had to ask about SNL. Remember? This whole thing is about SNL. God damn, Danny, you forgot.
I watched both your monologues today. I'd seen them before.
Dana had a big day.
I'm telling you, I've been researching for 11 hours. No, Saturday Night Live, 2010, 2011, hosting both times.
Yeah.
And someone today mentioned you and Kenan Thompson's What's Up with That?
What's Up with That? Was he in that?
And you came out, this guy with this long flute in this weird jumpsuit.
Yep.
And it's a very
Was that
potent.
the double-sided flute?
Yeah. Does it? You guys remember that?
Dextria's flute?
Yeah.
Oh,
You just came. It had no lines. You just came out, played,
I didn't
and
even know that was
pranced.
you. I saw it.
Yeah.
But it was something very indelible about that.
Yeah, I remember that. It was. I still have I have the jumpsuit. It's in my closet. I usually don't keep any of that stuff, but I have. It's quite. It's comfortable. I wear it a lot in Canada while I'm chopping wood. But yeah, that was a flute. I remember they had like a double thing guitar, and I was like, I don't know. That seems like, can you build a flute where the guy does this? And they did.
Yeah, it's like
That's the great thing about that show. It's like, can you maybe get a prop like this? They're like, yeah, sure,
Yeah, sure.
yeah.
They
It's
can do
magic
anything
that way.
within 24 hours. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you did. I read one. Maybe you were brought in as a guest writer or something. They said there was a Britney Spears sketch that you pitched an idea with you and Will Ferrell.
Yeah.
10 years before you were brought in as a guest writer or something like that.
Well, I thought I was brought in as a cast member.
You were
And
making
I
that.
got
They
there
never
and-
tell you what you're brought in.
No, I
as.
couldn't figure it out. There was
Yeah.
a weekend. I was like, oh, I don't. I guess I'm writing. So I wrote. Looking back, I feel really bad about it, but not that it was there were 2 sketches that I pitched to her, and it was just she and I in this office alone. And
Britney Spears.
the first sketch was Will Ferrell. We were going to shrink him down to be the bodyguard to her belly button.
You love it. Love it.
Right?
That
Yeah,
sounds
it's great.
that sounds funny.
It's great.
So that was basically what I said to her. I remember a tumbleweed going through the conversation on my back. I mean, it's not her fault. And then I thought at the time, because she was so kind of pop sugary, I said, look, I think it would be funny if you were to do a straight interview with something like Entertainment Tonight, and you're just answering these banal questions, and you happen to be bleeding from the mouth.
I like that.
I like it too. This sounds like
And
a
she
Monday.
just-
That sounds good.
I just remember she looked at me, and then I remember looking at the ground,
on the ground.
and I remember looking back up, and we made eye contact, and she goes, "Yeah, that's funny."
Ah.
She was nice about it.
She seems very
She
sweet.
was very
yeah.
nice about it, and
That's a funny.
it
That's
could've
a
been a
great
fish
thing
hook
for
or
her
something,
because
yeah.
of blood coming down and trying to. I mean, it
I
would've
don't
been
know.
nice.
I thought maybe it would be kind of a fun thing, but it didn't work. It didn't work for her.
Zach, pop stars shouldn't really bleed on air. Rule number 540. So your monologue. I mean, the second one where you stripped your clothes off. You had a little red jumpsuit on, and then you had a board with letters on it. Like,
Well,
do you want to talk?
No, it's fine.
It's
Well,
incredibly-
it's something I had been doing in my stand-up. I mean, in my late 30s, I was going around the country
with the board. And,
with the board
yeah.
in a little Orphan Annie dress and
The
glitter.
dress too.
Oh yeah, I have.
Oh, that was in your club act.
Oh well, I would at this time I was kind of doing bigger.
Your
Okay.
club act.
Bigger.
Club act, kid. You got your club act and your
I was
regular
doing
act.
Uncle Tampon's Comedy Cave in Tampa.
Uncle Tampon's comedy.
No,
Yeah.
I was doing
Yeah.
shows, and so I had that
You had-
one under
It was
a thing that
it was so
it was
funny.
something I liked doing, and I
Mhm.
was trying to be absurdist and somewhat political at the same time back then.
Mhm.
And sometimes, the only way I felt like I could pull that off, or at least to have a message or two, was to do something very weird. And there were a couple of political jokes buried in that.
Mhm.
That and then I would change it from time to time, and I actually got someone tried to sue me because of what was on those flip charts years ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
So So I would perform as Little Orphan Annie and close out shows. And by the time I was ready to do Saturday Night Live, I think it was 39, dressed as Little Orphan Annie, going around the country.
Yeah, like, but this bit is polished.
Yes, and dancing in a very much too old to be doing that kind of thing.
That was the.
But
they're like, John Hamm did this last week. You're like, what? I've been sitting on this.
I don't even know you.
Yeah, that's I remember that bit. Yeah, God, Jesus, it haunts me.
Do you remember the first time you met Lorne Michaels? It doesn't have to. Any thoughts about him?
No, I don't remember the first time. I mean, no, I do remember in his office. Yeah, in his office. When you host, you go and you go into that awkward meeting thing that is very
fun week. You excited?
You're coming off that hangover heat.
Everyone
the
loves
minute you're hot, you feel yourself getting less hot. Lorne has a lot of.
When you know you're hot, you're cold. Anyway, let's bring everyone in. They bring everyone in, and then they pitch all the ideas. And Zach
says popcorn, right?
Yeah,
he has popcorn all day long.
You like
unsalted.
butter?
Mm-hmm. It's unsalted, isn't it?
Butter.
I've always liked butter. He's an interesting person.
Jiffy Pop.
What does he think of
Orville
everybody's
I don't know.
He never talks about it.
I don't think he knows I'm doing one. It's so bad. But Dana's is,
he asked
Dana's
me
is good.
once on an airplane. I've been doing it for years behind the scenes, but it was too embarrassed to do it in front of him. So he asked me. He said, like, when you do me, what do you do?
Right.
And I balked at that moment. But years later, I was at a restaurant with Lorne and his two assistants and Rob Lowe in Santa Monica, and he said, do it for me. So I started to do it. And I said it was just him at the board on the Wednesday night picking the show. And he would get mad. He'd go, I still have no fucking first act. And then he'd go into the bathroom. And coincidentally, this is a true story. So he's doing that. And then he tells me to tell the Paul McCartney story when I met him at Lorne Michaels' house. So I'm doing Paul like this and going on and on like that. Lorne's looking up and goes, could be, yes, yes. And I did an impressionist tap out. And it's Paul. And I'm going, dooba-dooba-dooba-dooba-doo. And then
oh, Paul was behind you, and he knew he was
there.
coming in.
I had it. I get tapped out. Once I had John Travolta. I was on stage in Denver, and I'm, these guys are going crazy like that. And then tap out. It's John Travolta.
That's funny.
Yeah, it's an impressionist tap out. But anyway, Lorne, I think at this point gets it. Everyone does it. I think he's kind of likes it. I believe. Don't you think so?
It's compliment.
It's funny
there's
and
nothing
silly.
negative.
We all
about
love
it.
him. I mean, he's brilliant. The Lorne, his isms, his life little things. Marriage is a prison everyone's trying to escape into.
That's a great one.
Wow, that's good.
I mean, and he's got tons of those. He talked about funny people. Where you going to live? Are you going to be around funny people? Because there's like only 900 of us on the planet at any given time. And 900 was like the perfect number. Like, really? Is that about it? Like 20 in Poland and like 18 there's only 900 funny people on the planet.
Feels a little heavy for Poland.
But Lorne, he's a little heavy.
Maybe low teens.
So you do The Hangover. You're very successful. You do Baskets. You do Saturday Night Live.
This is a big summary.
Big summary. I have some basic questions.
Yeah,
for
go.
you.
Yeah, let's drill them. Drill them hard.
Basic questions. When you give to charity, is it for ego fulfillment or to help people?
It's a good one. Yeah.
I think if people don't know that you've given, then you haven't given.
Yeah. Finally.
Or at least that's the motto of this fucking town.
When I do The Wire, I call the press people at the exact same time. I go, this wire's not going out without Yahoo News knowing. Let's put us all on one email.
The best thing about being famous is...
good table at Soup Plantation.
My best feature is... hair?
Hangover.
Hangover. Did you say Hangover?
Feature film?
No.
No, my
no.
best feature. Oh. I thought it was like looks.
That's what I. That's how I
took it as looks. Okay. Yes.
I have I have good legs.
All
I have
right.
nice legs.
Would you describe yourself as an empath or a narcissist?
There's no middle ground at all.
I don't know.
I don't even know what
just got
either
these
of those
out of a
mean.
book
You know
today.
what an empath is?
Not
and a
really.
narcissist.
Empath is
somebody like
empathy.
you feel feelings.
Oh, I do. Okay, I'm that one.
Yeah.
You are so totally that one.
I am.
Can I tell you? David said that I was driving here tonight, and David, a few years ago, a bunch of people were in the green room,
Yeah.
and we were all just talking about stand up and where we used to do it, and how the old days. And David just goes, when I first started doing stand up, as everybody leaves the room. And
I saw people start to go.
It makes me laugh all the time. I think about it all the time.
Dude, he was here 2 weeks ago, and I talked to him for 3 minutes, and I laughed so hard. I go, I can't even talk to you anymore because I knew we were doing this, and I go, God, he makes me laugh so fucking hard. And then I came over here because you're one of my favorites, and I start to watch you stand up, and I go, oh no. And then I had to go after you, and everyone's like, ugh.
That's not true.
Everyone-
That's weird because that's a different interpretation of how I felt after that show.
Oh, really?
You handed me my hat like that was a tough set.
Well, I do that to get in your
wait a
head.
minute, you followed him?
No,
Okay, all right. It was.
he left his hat on stage, so I grabbed it, and he was leaving, and I went back, and some Davy Crocker, it's like some, and I gave it to him, and I was like, hey, fuck that crowd, man. That's a good one. Then they go, huh?
That's the worst thing you can hear when you get
Yeah.
off. Oh, fuck that crowd. That
Yes.
says you bombed.
They don't get you.
That's the worst.
Oh
No.
my god.
God damn it.
Okay, well, let's let him wrap up. He's been good. He put in his hours.
How
Put in his hours.
How what? So this is a podcast.
I don't know.
We'll edit it. We'll
This will
find-
be 6 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, what?
Huh?
You sit through it and you edit it. And
No,
No,
it'll
we
be
don't
as
edit
is.
anything.
How long are they usually?
7 hours.
No, they're usually about an hour-ish.
Okay.
So we just went over an hour.
hour
We're okay.
10.
Okay.
Yeah.
And-
Are you angling for more money?
yeah.
Are you amazed how disorganized and amateurish we are?
Well, I thought they were.
don't
I know.
know.
I actually the fact that you guys and I saw you guys get these chairs out of your cars.
We're on a budget. Flanny is tight.
So I was impressed with that. Very impressed.
No, I like it. I'm a little nervous talking to Zach. It's fun. It's great to see you. I don't see you much. Always fun to see you on stuff, and it's great. And no bullshit.
We
and
think
great the same way, I think.
we butter our people up, but we're sincere. You know, you're one of the Mount Rushmore
Yeah,
all time
great.
comedians. It's
So funny.
of our generation. I
Yeah,
really mean
very
that.
interesting, dude. Always interesting.
I draw a line between you and Will Ferrell only in the sense of the commitment, because Will said no one will ever outcommit me.
Yeah.
But you commit. No one can outcommit you.
Yeah.
Well, Will is one of those guys that Jesus, that the way he
So funny.
goes and even does like side bits when you're at work that that man is. I remember when we were working together at the time, it was the terrible. Yeah, and the news was the terrible Penn State. Yeah. And Will's a big sports fan, and he was following that stuff. And I, at that time, I was working on getting the statue of who's Penn State's coach?
Paterno.
I wanted to put that in Will's yard.
I'm a big molester fan. I was following that case too.
It's gonna be a very interesting podcast.
Okay.
You're revealing yourself.
It's
That's good.
okay now.
Supposed to be authentic.
I know. These are all just, I don't know. We're at Largo. It doesn't matter.
It's
well,
Largo, but thanks.
Thanks, Zach.
Thanks, Zach.
Thanks, Dana. Thanks, David. Thank you,
Zach,
guys.
thank you
Thanks
very
for
much.
coming
Thanks
on.
to the audience.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Have a great night.